Oh, sorry, saya buka kembali, saya unlock balik. Alright, so thank you so much for your wonderful submissions. It is very nice to see your ideas. Si ada dialog lagi ya, dahsyat. Macam-macam ya, idea menarik. Okay, so anak-anak, I was today is the nak kata apa ya? I have just finished summarizing your performance for PBD, and overall kalau kita nak buat average lah, most of you got TP3 to TP4 for most of the knowledge domain in the PBD. Dalam PBD dia ada knowledge domain, domain pengetahuan, lepas tu dia ada scientific domain, which I am halfway through assessing you since we cannot enter the science lab. Mula-mula saya ingatkan buat demo amali dalam online class boleh, rupanya tak boleh ya, sebab saya tengok dekat dia punya pemarkahan tu, dia termasuklah cara-cara kamu handle radars, how you handle the scientific apparatus and materials need to be assessed also. So domain penyiasatan saintifik tu belum lengkap lagi lah, saya belum buat lagi for semester 2. For semester 1 sudah, because we have already conducted a few experiments, macam eksperimen transpiration yang Tengku bawakan pokok untuk semua orang tu. I am very grateful for that. Semua orang dapat buat eksperimen dengan jayanya pada hari tu kan. So let's see here. Since many of you got TP3 and TP4, the overall paling tinggi TP6. Since many of you got TP3 and TP4, so for this week's task, I would like to assign you a TP5 level task in order to give you more chances to show your potential, to show your knowledge up to a highest level lah, very high level lah. Kalau TP6 tu dia sampai ke tahap you can present your knowledge to a general audience pada peringkat sekolah, peringkat across classes, across tingkatan dan sebagainya lah. So sorry untuk mereka yang masih melukis donat lawa-lawa ni, I have to move on to the next slide. Alright. Okay, dah habis dah telinga donat dia tu. Alright. So after this I will convert this particular slide into student page so that you can access this slide. Tapi sementara tu saya buka dulu 1 minit. Rasanya sempat kot kalau kamu nak isi attendance kejap. Nanti lepas 1 minit kita I will discuss with you what are this week's task, the steps for this week's task. Okay, so anak-anak, for this week's task sebenarnya, okay ya, sekejap, salah. Let me share with you this one first. Okay, for this week's task, after we have done 2 rounds of, sorry. Bila kita dah buat 2 kali summative review regarding transportation, whether it is transportation in humans or transportation in animals or transportation in plants, I can see that half of, almost boleh kata dalam 40 to 50% of you are still struggling with the term concept map and how to arrange information in the form of concept map. So it made me think that perhaps I need to assess also your understanding regarding how you explain or present certain concepts in a different form, bukan dalam bentuk ayat bertulis. Selama ni when we do the summative review, many of the assessment are in the form of ayat bertulis. So now for this week punya task ialah kita akan create an interactive infographic that explains any one of the concept in transportation, which is up to you. What are the topic that you want to do? So for that, I would like to introduce you to another app. Saya tak kata wajib guna app ni, tidak, but I would like to introduce you to an app called Genially. Hopefully it provides another alternative for making infographics. So a sample here I'm sharing with you right now in this particular slide, a sample of my work, an infographic made using Genially. So nanti lepas ni saya akan tunjukkan step by step macam mana nak guna Genially. The designs are almost similar to Canva. Dia punya layout apa semua almost similar to Canva, but I think in terms of bandwidth requirement dia kurang sikit kot berbanding Canva. And then dia punya templates pun quite good, lebih kurang macam Canva juga. But if you want to create a new template from scratch also can lah. So what I want to show you here, what I can make an interactive infographic. Interaktif tang mana, interaktif tang sini. So the aim of infographic is is presenting a large amount of information in a graphic form, and if you can and the best infographic is you can condense the large amount of information in one infographic. Kalau kamu boleh condense large amount of information in one graphic in a way that lay people can understand atau target audience kamu can understand, that is a good infographic. For example, dalam digestive system, yang ni sebenarnya saya buat untuk bio form 4. So dalam digestive system form 4, student perlu tahu how labeling the components of digestive system and stating the substances secreted by each organs in the digestive system, and then describe the processes that occurs in each component of the digestive system. So information there is a large size information. There are a lot that we have to digest, but there are a lot of things that we have to present when discussing about digestive system. Kena label, kena nyatakan fungsi, kena describe dia punya proses. So if we want to present it in a paragraph form, dia jadi boring, dia jadi terlalu banyak dan dia distracting. So this is why I decided to present the information in the form of infographic. So on the left side ialah dia punya name of organs, and on the right side are the description. So description tu bila dia scroll ke situ, dia scroll pada button, baru description tu keluar. So infographic ini tidak nampak serabut dengan banyak-banyak teks. So and then kalau kita tengok dia punya dia punya gambar pun, dia punya layout pun very clear. Dia punya layout pun very clear, and then the size of text pun, sebab bilangan teks dia sikit, jadi teks dia tak perlu dikecilkan dan size dia just nice lah. So I would like to get your feedback regarding this. What do you think of the infographic that I've shown you just now? What are the things that you like about the infographic, and what are the things that you did not like about the infographic? bukan if lah, pasti ada part yang you think that can be further improved, you can also include that in your in your writing lah. Okay. Tak adalah sampai 10 umur 10 tahun boleh faham ya ke? Mesti you are a very clever 10-year-old. I've shown it to my daughter just now, dia macam apa ni? Okay, tak apalah. Tapi I'm sure you are a clever person. You can understood different materials better than my daughter lah. My daughter takes quite some time to understand graphic organizer. Tapi mungkin dia tak begitu terlatih kot. Alright. Ada okay, maybe more colourful. Okay. Okay, I understand. Oh, okay. Ada yang tak ada yang tanya. So, the aim for today's class is to expose to you, to teach you how to use Genially. If you I expose to you first how to do it. If you decide to proceed using Genially also can. If you want to still use Canva also can. If you want to use in fact kalau dekat Google Slide pun, if you want to do infographic, Google Slide dia ada, kita boleh adjust dia punya size of the slide so that dia boleh sama macam size infographic yang saya buat tu. If you want to use Google Slide pun also can sebenarnya. Dia boleh buat animation nak include URL apa semua tu lah. So my aim is to show you another tool to do it, and then perhaps it will help you to decide which tool you want when you want to prepare, create and share infographic tu lah. Okay. Thank you so much. Very good descriptions. You very clear opinions that I can see from you all. Okay, so sekarang ni untuk hari ni kita cuba buat yang ni ya. Okay, hari ni kita nak cuba buat yang ni. Okay, let's try making similar infographic. Let's try to create and share an infographic regarding the contents of one of this menu. Sama ada nak cerita pasal nasi lemak ke, nasi kerabu ke, atau nasi ayam. But before you do that, I would let me show you the website first. Okay, this is genially.com. Genial.ly. So kita boleh sign up using MOE account boleh, guna personal Google account boleh. So dekat saya punya page ni, since I have already signed up, so dia terus pergi ke go to my panel lah. So when you click go to my panel, okay, ini saya dah log out tadi, so saya log in dulu. Okay, bila saya log in, kalau sign up with Google is fairly easy lah. Dia memang straight to the point, terus buka kepada dashboard. So when you come to this dashboard, dia tak panggil dashboard, dia panggil panel. Okay, so when you click create Genially ni is more than just making infographics. It can make quizzes, it can make interactive images. Dia memang in many aspects dia similar to Canva, but when I don't know about your devices, but for my devices yang saya dah try buat dekat handphone, saya dah try buat dekat tablet, saya dah try buat dekat PC, dia memang quite easy to use lah. Tapi itulah sebab kita punya device adalah berbeza-beza, so it's good if we understand that we have different choices to do our work lah. So dekat sini bila dia bagi presentation, infographic, gamification dan sebagainya ni, ini semua ada template. Okay, so template ni nanti you can discover later. Ni infographics lah. So what I want to show you right now is how to create a blank creation. So katakanlah saya nak buat, tadi saya tunjuk vertical infographic kan. Sekarang saya tunjuk horizontal infographic pula lah. So saya buat horizontal infographic. Okay, so task dekat dalam paddock ni ialah sama ada explain nasi lemak, nasi kerabu atau nasi ayam kan. Okay, I would like to do something different, which is saya nak buat nasi dagang. So when you want to use images for a large size template macam ni, bila kamu search for images, kan dekat sini dia ada label tools kan kat sini. So the first filter kat sini, pilih large. When you choose large, they will come up with large size images, dan once you copy and paste it on your Genially, on your template, dia punya gambar tu tak pecah lah, gambar tu jadi cantik. So for example, katalah saya nak ambil gambar ni, nampak saiz dia pun 1260 x 709. It is fairly big size, large size picture. So katakanlah saya nak letak gambar ni dalam saya punya infographic. Sebab infographic dia memang kena ada kena ada grafik lah as the center point. Okay. So bila kita dah masukkan gambar, kita akan tengok on the left side of the screen, there are several, kejap ya. Saya lupa nak share balik tab ni. Okay. So bila kita dah letak gambar, sementara kalau dia nak copy paste tu ambil masa sikit lah sebab saiz gambar tu besar kan. So on the left side of the screen, we can see text, image, resources, interactive elements, smart blocks, insert, background dan sebagainya lah. So okay ya. So add background audio ni kita tak boleh buat sebab it is a premium feature. Maknanya kena paid version baru boleh lah. Okay, sekejap ya sebab tadi saya lupa nak delete cookies. So dia jadi macam whatever pula pagi ni. So tak apa. For those of you who have the ability to try out Genially now, you can start doing the task. Nanti saya akan tunjuk nanti bila saya punya Chrome tab ni dah okay sikit, nanti saya akan tunjuk cara-cara nak add interactive elements lah. Sekejap ya. Dia ni pula Okay, saya tunjuk yang saya ada buat tadi, tapi yang saya buat ni ialah vertical. Okay, for example yang ni saya buat, saya copy and paste gambar laksa Sarawak. So if you can see over here, dia ada hovering a few buttons here. Selain daripada buttons, kita juga boleh gunakan sekejap ya. Ni ya, interactive elements ni. Okay, kita boleh gunakan buttons yang bentuk icon macam ni. Tapi kita juga boleh gunakan buttons yang ada teks macam ni ya. For example, read more ni. Okay, so katakanlah okay, ya, saya nak buat description ni udang rebus ya. So saya tulis kat sini. Udang. Okay, and then macam mana nak jadikan dia interactive element? We just click on it and click interactivity. Okay, dekat sini interactivity dia ada window, go to page dengan link. So kalau kita ini semua kita kena masuk URL lah, tapi untuk buat yang macam similar to what I did just now about digestive system, we just want to add a little bit of text on the on each of the icon. So katakanlah saya nak bagi description boil until cook. Okay, for example Okay, lepas udang pula prawn lah ya. Okay, kejap. Fresh prawns. So, okay, kejap ya. Tak buat pula, saya buat prawns je lah. Alright, so once you have completed labeling all the components, okay, kita boleh klik share dan copy dan share the link to the Genially Genially that you have done lah. Okay, let me show you the final product, the macam mana animation tu jadi. So if we hover over the buttons, we can see the text lah. So it's either you use button with text or you can use icons to label your menu, sama ada you want to use nasi ayam ke, nasi lemak ke dan sebagainya. So for those of you who can open Genially and have already registered with Genially, dia punya step untuk register tu pun sekejap saja. I will give you the next 10 minutes to do Genially infographic task ni, whether you want to prepare nasi lemak, nasi kerabuk or nasi ayam infographic, and then you please do share your Genially infographic on the income messages chat box here on the right side of the screen. Yeah, I give you 10 minutes to do it and share with us your final product. Okay, 2 minutes more. Until 12:30, please do share your work if you have. Okay, I'm sharing you a few previously done by your friends in other classes. Okay, alright, it's already 12:30. Thank you so much. Okay, so if you take a look at, okay, I'm showing you right now a sample done from your friend. Okay, so this is a sample for nasi lemak. Okay, dekat sini dia label timun, cucumber actually kan, tapi mungkin cucumber tu panjang sangat sebab buttons ni memang meant for short words. So dia tulis kat sini sambal. So dia bagi dekat sini. Untuk buat sambal tu apa benda yang diperlukan. And then untuk buat rice tu apa yang diperlukan. And then egg, and then timun. See? So even though it's just one picture kan, hanya satu gambar tapi kita tak nampak serabut dengan teks yang panjang-panjang. Tapi bila kita pergi dekat situ baru kita nampak these are the details macam itulah. So perhaps one or two of you, a few of you have tried Genially already. So I would like to ask for your feedback. What do you think of the task? Are there any issues or challenges of using the app atau macam mana? What do you think of the app? Oh, I see ya. Ada yang tak boleh load ya. So I have to check whether mungkinkah dia punya requirement tu tinggi. So this is the link. Tapi tak apa, nanti hard to use on mobile. Okay, sebab telefon saya besar kot. So quite okay lah. I see. Itulah kan. Uh, just now I did it with Tree Luna. Okay je dia, okay je loading dia. Kali ni dia loading lambat pula. Saya ingatkan sebab saya punya browser je. I see. Mungkin bukan, that is not because of your slow laptop. Mungkin app tu sendiri dekat dalam browser tu dia ni lah masalah. Okay. Maknanya kalau if you use phone, dia tak phone friendly ya, dia tak mobile friendly. Kalau guna tab, yes. Kalau guna, tapi not optimized for mobile ya. Tak tahu lah, saya punya memang, saya buka saya punya memang mobile version. So, I don't know. Setakat saya guna dekat mobile version, okay lah. Dia memang design dia macam native web app lah. Text button I think. Dekat interactive elements tu text button. Buttons with text. Allah Akbar. This one ya, Amita. Interactive elements, button with text. Okay. Lepas tu if you want to use icon, so you can put your icon, your social media icon. Lepas tu and then you can click interactivity and then you can click link to provide the URL for your WhatsApp or your Facebook page or your Instagram page there lah. Okay. Alright. Ada lagi tak soalan? Kejap, let me see. Okay, tak apa. It's okay. My intention was to show you an alternative app. This app is widely used among students in Kuching, Sarawak. So I have seen their work, so I thought it would be beneficial if I share with you also. So at least you can know that there is another alternative to Canva and so on and so forth lah. It's okay. It's okay. Tak boleh loading, tak apa. It's okay, saya faham. Okay, mungkin ada perkara-perkara yang saya pun tak dapat ni lah. Tapi setakat saya guna mobile version ni okey lah. Mungkin sebab tahulah phone saya besar kot. Okay, tak apa. It's okay. So, going back to what I intend to do today, actually, today I would like to brief you on the task for this week, which is to create an interactive infographic that explains one concept in transportation. This is an individual task. You can use whatever app that you want. And untuk mereka yang ada masalah in terms of device, katalah device dia kena share minggu ni ataupun device dia hanya ada mobile device, so dia tak boleh nak come up with interactive infographic yang dalam bentuk online kan. You can also make the interactive infographic by drawing it, making it a collage ke, buat lukis poster ke, but you have to think of a different way of making it interactive lah. And when you share your work on the Padlet given here, pada slide ni, Padlet given nanti, on the next slide nanti saya bagi the link to Padlet for submission. You have to upload a video of your interactive poster. Sebab kalau interaktif hantar gambar je tak nampak sangat kan. So kena tunjuk lah part mana yang interaktif. Maknanya macam mungkin on your infographic tu certain parts of your poster can be when you flip atau open a fold, ada extra information kat situ. When you put the fold back, it become a full picture. You open the fold, ada text, ada sedikit description about that particular point in your infographic. Okay, so this is the timeline. So Allah Akbar, saya silap kat sini, bukan Tuesday ya. Submit your concept map on Wednesday because our class is on Wednesday kan. Submit your concept map on 29th September. Kita ada kelas pada hari Rabu kan. So hari Rabu tu kelas kita adalah kelas offline. So you have to submit your concept map by then lah. So today and tomorrow you will have to decide on a topic based on the subtopics in transportation ya. Pilih mana-mana topik that you want to describe in the chapter transportation. You have Monday, Tuesday to think about the topic, to prepare the concept map, and on Wednesday, submit the concept map on the Padlet. This is because I want to give you the chance to check your fact first, okay ke tak, before you design the infographic. Okay, so Thursday submit the infographic on Padlet, and then on Friday we will conduct a peer evaluation of your Padlet. Selepas ini I will share a rubric on how on the guideline of how to we will conduct the peer evaluation. And then concept map tu kan, you can write it, you can give me a written form, maknanya tulis atas paper, lepas tu dah tulis, ambil gambar, upload kat Padlet pun boleh, PDF version, presentation version pun boleh, tak ada masalah ya. This is because why I want to check your concept map first, because at least I want to clear out one of the 4 elements in your infographic, which is content, in terms of the terms atau key words used for your infographic, what are the facts, the quantity of data, berapa banyak data nak share dalam satu infographic tu, and the quality of data. It is also okay for you to include higher level content. For example, transportation ni juga adalah topik dalam bio form 4. So you want to include content from biology form 4, by all means silakan, as long as it makes sense and it helps to give more value to your infographic lah. So if you submit your concept map before Wednesday, maknanya awal-awal lagi esok pun dah siap, by all means please do so. And if by Wednesday baru siap concept map, terus cepat-cepat buat your infographic, sebab you only have one day plus lah to complete it ya. So on Friday we will conduct peer evaluation, where your friends will evaluate your work and give points to your work, and then it will carry a certain percentage to help you get TP5 lah. Okay, ada certain percentage daripada peer, ada certain percentage daripada saya. But all of us will evaluate your work based on this rubric lah, based on this guideline. So basically what we have done today is I have shown you the objective for this week's activity, this week's lesson, which is to create an interactive infographic. And then I've shown you that one of the app that we can use is Genially, and I also shown you this is the timeline. Dia bukan hari Jumaat tu terus present ya, tidak. You have to come up with the concept map first, so that I can take a look at your content. Is it okay or not? The aim of infographic is to present a large amount of information in one infographic. So your infographic should be in one picture, in one slide. Kalau in case kalau kamu guna PowerPoint presentation or Google Slide presentation kan, it should be in one slide. It has minimal text. Sekali baca tu kita tak nampak serabut dengan teks banyak-banyak. And please take a look at the rubric. Color combination apa semua tu semua pun mainkan peranan yang penting lah untuk help your audience to understand. Your target audience are your peers. Okay, your target audience are your peers. So kamu punya the language that you use, the way you present your present your content is very important. The way you arrange the content helps to increase attention span of your audience. So up until now, do you have any question, or would you like to share any challenges that you might have to settle before you can conduct this task, before you can complete this task? Ada apa-apa soalan tak? Ada challenges ke? Ada soalan ke? Nanti saya akan tukarkan padlet ni kepada student page so that you can refer to it later, ya. Links to full, okay, boleh. Maknanya kata kalau if you have further question ke, this is full explanation, boleh sangat. But janganlah buat macam mana nak cakap macam mana nak cakap janganlah buat macam setiap satu button tu adalah link to full explanation tau. Dia kalau infografik yang baik, maximum amount of explanation, information, explanation can be established, can be understood from that infographic saja. Dia bukan macam infografik bukannya tempat untuk mengumpulkan link to different website, bukan. If you use your infografik just untuk share different links apa semua tu, itu bukan infografik lah. Itu adalah link tree. Atau macam kita duk buka data studio sekolah ni kan. Oh okay, boleh. Maybe you want to cuba tengok dalam transportation, subtopik apa yang kamu rasa there is a lot of information that can be that will be beneficial to you and your friends if it is presented in infographic form. For example, I personally think factors affecting transportation is a big subtopic. So if it can be condensed in one infographic, it would be very beneficial to many of us. Even student form 5 pun akan benefit sebab transpiration ni juga adalah subtopik biology form 5. So transpiration and factors of influencing transpiration is a good example of a subtopic with a large amount of information. Dia subtopik yang satu tapi content dia banyak. Kalau if you want to explain about structures xylem and phloem misalnya, so itu bukan infografik lah, buat poster biasa pun settle dah mengenai Dania Israel. Dania selalu buat hasil kerja yang cantik-cantik. I'm not worried about you. Jangan risau ya Dania. Okay. So Amita, adakah saya menjawab soalan?
Yes, teacher. So basically we just add as
Yes.
many information as we can on one slide, is it?
You check out the chapter and you ask yourself which chapter that is very hard for you to which subtopic that you struggled to understand before or you are still struggling now. That is a good indication that perhaps that topic has a large amount of information to remember, and it is a good sign that that topic can be converted into infographic form.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Alright, that is a good question. Thank you so much. So, Alhamdulillah, that is all for today. I will convert this slide into student pace and check out slide number, I think slide number 2 for today's attendance ya. So I look forward to your work. Saya tengok gambar donat pun dah sangat menarik, apatah lagi infographic ideas that you will come up later. So with that in mind, I would like to thank you all for coming. Sekian, wabillahi taufiq wa hidayah. Assalamualaikum.